They say the road to love is full of hope, but sometimes that same road can hide shadows. Oluchi believed her journey was toward happiness. She had no idea it would test her faith in people, truth, and destiny. Oluchi's hopeful journey. Oluchi lived in a small, quiet village called Umuoha, far from the city hustle. She was young, kind-hearted, hopeful. Her fiancé, Chinedu, lived in the bustling city hours away, and this Christmas, she was making the trip to meet him and his family properly for the first time. She packed a small bag with her favorite dress, a few gifts for Chinedu's family, and her savings, money she hoped would help with the introduction and gifts. Early that morning, she waved goodbye to her mother, who hugged her tight and whispered, "Go with pride, my daughter. Speak truth, hold faith." Oluchi boarded a dusty old bus with many others going to the city. As the bus lurched forward, she felt excitement and a little fear, but mostly hope. She daydreamed, seeing Chinedu again, meeting his mother, hearing laughter around the dinner table. The bus ride started smooth, but after a while, strange whispers and shifting shadows made her uneasy. Two men boarded quietly at a small station. Soon, the windows were covered with dark cloth and the bus stopped. In a moment of panic, people began shouting. Before Oluchi could understand what was happening, her small bag was snatched with her money, her identification card, and her phone. She was pushed off the bus, stumbling onto the dusty road. The bus vanished around a bend, and she was left alone under the afternoon sun. No money, no phone, no idea where to go. She stood shaking, tears threatened. With no one around, the only thing she had left was hope and desperation. As dusk fell and she tried to steady her breathing, a young man approached. Tall, calm, polite. He introduced himself as Ikenna. He asked gently, "Are you okay, sister? You look lost." Oluchi told him everything. He listened quietly, then offered, "I know a safe lodge nearby. Come with me. I will pay for your room tonight. You rest. Tomorrow, I'll help you find the bus station again." Exhausted and afraid, she nodded. That night, in a small dim room, Ikenna gave her food, water, and some money for transport. He seemed kind. She felt safe for a moment. But early the next morning, Ikenna asked for extra money, more than what he had given her. He said the lodge owner changed the price. And when she asked to see the receipt, he warned her quietly, "Don't make trouble. I already helped you." Oluchi realized this help was expensive, far more than the kindness implied. She had to pay more than she could afford. The kindness had a price. With heavy heart, she accepted, thanked him and left, exhausted, bruised in spirit but alive. Finally, after another long bus ride, this time much more careful, Oluchi reached the city. With borrowed money and shaky hope, she arrived at Chinedu's family home. When she knocked on the gate, she saw a familiar face inside the hall, Ikenna, the same man, the same stranger who helped her. Confusion froze her. She greeted the family smiling as though nothing happened. Then came the introduction. "Oluchi, this is my cousin, Ikenna," Chinedu said. Suddenly, the world tilted. Oluchi's hands trembled, but she told the story, calmly, clearly, without hatred or shame. She explained the robbery, the stranger's help, the lodge, the extra charges, everything. Silence filled the room. Then Ikenna looked down, ashamed. He apologized sincerely, admitting he acted wrongly. He offered the money back. He begged not for her love, but for forgiveness. But forgiveness didn't erase what happened. Trust was broken. Chinedu was quiet. His parents were silent, all eyes on Oluchi. The introduction ceremony, a joyous, hopeful beginning, now hung in the balance. After a long moment, Chinedu reached out and took Oluchi's hand. He said, softly but firmly, "Oluchi, you did nothing wrong. I believe you. Love must be built on truth. If you stand firm, I stand with you." Tears filled her eyes. She nodded. The ceremony continued. The introductions happened. But from that day on, there was a silent understanding. Respect must be earned, not assumed. Oluchi and Chinedu married soon after, with full blessing from his family. Ikenna was disowned from family business, but allowed to stay as a distant relative, given a chance to reform. In Umoha village and the city community, people still spoke of what happened. Mothers used the story to teach their daughters. Don't trust help blindly. Watch the hands that help your back. Young men learned kindness loses its value if the heart is dishonest. And Oluchi, she grew wiser, stronger. She built a new home with humility, love, and respect. Not all help is pure help. Always stay wise, even when you are desperate. True strength is in honesty and respect. Kindness with deceit is worse than no kindness. Love and trust must be based on truth, not convenience or charm. Grace does not mean weakness. Wisdom saves you from greater harm.